Hi, everyone. I'm Jacquelyn Atkins, and welcome to take two of the explanation about the Biz Priestess retreat in Glastonbury. Unfortunately, mic problems the first time, and the sound didn't come out. So that means I'll probably be more succinct this time. Now I've had a run through. So I wanted to make this video to share with you about the Biz Priestess retreat that I'm offering in Glastonbury. It's a 3-day retreat from June 9th to 12th in 2023. And when I first had the inspiration for this retreat, I knew that it must happen. I knew that there was a small group of women who would be drawn to be a part of this. So there was a soul agreement there. I didn't really have a lot of clarity about what it was about. I knew it was going to be the Biz Priestess theme, but not what would be coming through for us. And so basically, if you think of it like an entity itself, like it didn't have much energy there. It certainly had a blueprint, it has a purpose, but there wasn't a lot of energy there because no one had really contributed to it yet. So I wasn't really feeling what the energy was. But even without that, I started to share about it because I knew it had to happen. It was so strong. And even with my not really knowing a lot about it, I had two ladies just book in straight away and they knew they had to be a part of it. It's a really interesting thing. If you've ever been called to be on a sacred journey, uh, you just know. And the first time that happened to me was 2006. And my children were still quite young, like I don't know, 9, 7, and 5, something like that. And we didn't have much income, and I came across this retreat that was it started in Santiago de Compostela in Spain, and went through France, and then finished in Scotland and in Rosslyn Chapel near Edinburgh. And it was a Templar initiation journey going through the Templar sites where they used to have their initiation processes related to each of the chakras. And I knew as soon as I read about it, I have to be on that. And somehow we made it happen. And even that journey, my beautiful friend who I live here with, I met her on that journey. And now we are sharing this beautiful house and this beautiful space. So, so much came from that journey. In fact, that journey motivated me for the following year to begin taking my own journeys to France. So much came from that for me. It was a massive, massive initiation for myself. And that's how you know. That's why as soon as you read about these things or hear about it, you're just like, I've got to be there. I just know I have to be there. And there's like no rhyme nor reason. And yeah, it's quite magical. And it's just like your soul hears the call. So the couple of ladies who have booked in so far, that was it. It was just like they knew straight away. But I've been given an opportunity to tune into the energy more. And I think it's because those ladies, their energy has now contributed to the space. And also the inquiries I've had, though the energy of those ladies has also contributed to the space. And then yesterday in my Biz Alchemy Playground call, that's my beautiful membership, I always draw cards before. And I felt to draw these cards from a sacred site oracle. And the card I drew was this one, which is Glastonbury. And I've never drawn this card before. And it was so beautifully representative of the yin energy and the yang energy. And this was an insight I knew about this retreat. I mean, it's called the Biz Priestess Retreat. Biz is a yang energy, and the priestess is the yin energy. We are all priestesses. That's why you are here. This is why you are listening to me. You are on the journey to remember all of who you are. And our business is like this yang portal. It's a yang energy for us to express that. Like if you have a look at this is us going within, going into the watery energy, diving into the yin, and then through this energy of the tor and the antlers, we are putting it out to the world. And this is what our business does. It's the divine masculine energy. And when I talk about the new business paradigm and breaking away from the patriarchal system, it's to embody this beautiful, purer masculine energy, which is the spark that takes things out there. And so this is why when I talk about business, I talk about going into the yin. I talk about the importance of the yin, the importance of ease and flow and spaciousness and honoring the cycles. Because it is through that that we go on the priestess journey, that we discover more about ourselves, that we bring in the different parts of ourselves. And then through the portal of our business, we give expression to the world. That's the yang spark that reaches out to others. It's vital. It's vital for that harmony. And I see that. I'm going like that because I often see it. Let's do it. I often see it as the infinity symbol. Okay. And what has been missing for so many of us in business is the yin aspect. And the yang aspect has been a it's not a pure yang energy. It's not the pure masculine. It's a distorted masculine, a controlling masculine, which is not what the spark of the masculine is. The spark of the masculine comes through the flow of the feminine. So this is what we'll be embodying in the retreat. And so what the retreat will involve is really going into the yin energy. And the way we will do this first is through opening to receiving. Now, I'm sure you've heard me talk about the receiving energy, about the silver grid. In fact, the other live I've done this week, the key to receiving is about that. So if you're not familiar with it, go and listen to that live and do the meditation that accompanies it to help you understand how to go into that receiving energy more. We will be doing lots of focus on that to start with, to open us to receiving, to help take us down into the water. Okay. Interesting, the other card that I drew yesterday and I redrew today for this live is the sacred waters. Now, this is Rebecca Campbell's Rose Oracle. Let me put that in the middle. And she lives in Glastonbury. So really interesting that the sacred waters is tying in. So this is the yin energy. And we will start with this receiving energy, diving into that, opening yourself up. And then the second part of the retreat will be about bringing through or remembering the other aspects of your soul that have where you have mastered gifts. Okay, the gifts that you have developed in other incarnations of your soul that you haven't yet brought through into this incarnation. You know they're there, you have a sense, but you're still not sure what they are or what you're meant to do with them. So that'll be the second part of the journey. So that's the deeply yin aspect. And we will be going to the sites that support this. So we will go to Chalice Well Gardens to support that yin energy. And then as we really channel it through, because our business entity will be there with us through this whole process, holding the space, and then we will invite it in. And then the third part is to go really deeply into the business energy. And how do we channel that expression of the yin through and allow the yang to come out, to be sent out to the world? So obviously we'll be using the energy of Glastonbury Tour for that, the St. Michael energy or the Michael energy. And then we will be integrating it all in Glastonbury Abbey, where the Michael and the Mary ley lines, okay, the yin and the yang, cross beneath the altar of the Lady Chapel. It's a ruin, but they cross beneath there. And that's the integration. That is the harmony. That is the infinity symbol. Okay, so that'll be the integration of it all. So this is the experience that we will actually be embodying over the 3 days. And there will be group work, there'll be individual, you will receive individual activations and readings as part of it. So it's going to be very profound. There will be time for integration. We have to have time for integration and time to be alone. And, Glastonbury is a fairly small place. We're right in the center. So there's space for you to wander off and be where you feel called to be and be within the group energy when you feel called to be. So if you want to know more about the logistics, then send me an email at jacquelynatkins.com, and I'll send you through the logistics. But I wanted to record this because I've had the clarity now about the way that the retreat will unfold. And I don't know the detail exactly because we are co-creating that. So when you come there, when we're all there together, you know, well, there's two in, so there's another 4 places. And once the 6 or the 7 with me are all there, we will co-create. We will go on the journey together. As I said, it's like a soul agreement to come together. But the beautiful thing is that every single person, that even those ladies in the playground that were a part of me drawing that card yesterday, all the people who've inquired so far, their energy's already gone into it. They are co-creating as well, even if they don't end up physically being there, not feeling like, you know, they're physically drawn. But for those priestesses who are physically drawn, as well as really stepping up into the embodiment of the priestess energy, because that might make you cringe when I say that, but I know that's who you are, and that's why we're coming together. So it'll be an alchemical container and a very sacred container. You will know if you are meant to be there. I have no attachment. I've been called to provide the space to lead you through the journeying, but I know that those who are there are the ones that I have a soul agreement with. And so if you're feeling like this might be you, please send me an email. There is, you know, absolute, maybe you send the email and you receive my response and you feel into it and you go, actually, no, I feel like I don't need to go any further. This is my contribution to the energy. Or you might get, yep, I am definitely called to this. I know this is a part of my soul journey. Oh, sorry, just hit my mic, getting excited. You will know. And I will welcome you because I'm just so excited to see who ends up in this sacred space and goes on this incredible journey of embodiment of the and creating the harmony of the yin and yang, and how we express that through our businesses. Your business will not be the same again after you've had this experience. I promise you. Anyway, thank you for listening. Please share this video with anyone that you think may be interested, and be sure to like it and subscribe if you haven't yet, so that you are notified when I go live. It's rare for me to do something so specific as this, but I felt it was really important to put this energy out there, to put the call out there, to connect in with these remaining 3 or 4. There might be 3 places, there may be 4, to connect. And so I am just following the inspiration. Lots of love. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you all again next week. Bye, everyone.